Okay, yay, I'm back. Okay, yay, I'm back. Okay. You're my video, taking me home. Okay, this is not good. Oh my god, I need to check my audio levels. I'm back with my chaotic stream. Welcome, welcome. How are you all doing? I'm fine. But all my settings are off. Yay! Yesterday. Oh, of course. Yeah. I got a big amplifier now between my computer and everything else. Okay, my voice is good. That's no problem. The sound is still a little bit too loud. Let's see, where is the player? Oh yeah. There we go. I changed. Yeah, okay. No, I've heard enough. Thank you very much. No, yeah, bye. Pro streamer, yeah. Okay. Simply, but why do I hear myself? I should not be able to hear myself. That's... Hello? I did hear myself. Yeah, that's not good. Okay. Another thing, how do we do that? Properties. The monitor is off. Why? Because if I do this, now you should hear me and I should hear me. I do. And I put monitor off, I should not be able to hear myself. Hello? Damn! One moment. Let's... Sorry, pause the music. I do hear myself. Why? If I do this, I don't hear myself. Sorry, gonna check again. Why not? Because I want to know that you can hear me. Hello? 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 Yes. Yes. I do hear my very, very faint. That's not good. And I cannot make... Oh, maybe because I'm a little bit too far away. Oh my god, my volume is all up. Why? Why? Yay! Pro streamer stuff. Let's go to Twitch on the big screen. Why not? Yeah. Oh. If I take that one, that was probably the problem. So we go back to monitor off. And is there anybody who can confirm that you can hear me? I know I am. I was a little bit early, but my microphone is on full volume. Also that it's on the screen, full volume, full throttle, full whatever. So why am I so soft? Why am I so soft? Not anymore. Not anymore. Good. So, if I can hear me, you can probably hear me. Yay! Welcome to my second stream after my renovations. I touched my keyboard. Yay. Good. Painting a lung dragon. That is this one. And camera. Whee! There we go. About there. Yeah. I'm not very happy with the position of my my camera at this moment. Not so much about the background, but more like you can also see it in the me cam, and it is a little bit. Wait, I sit rather here, so we go do a little bit of this like that. So yeah, I had big renovations. My the whole roof had to be taken out. Right. Not a very big problem or anything, but I had to clear out my whole room. And while I'll talk away, I'll just keep putting some red contrast paint on my lung dragon, or Chinese dragon, or Oriental dragon, or whatever you want to call it. So I had to rearrange, I did not have to rearrange, but I decided to rearrange my whole room. It was too full. And also not really efficiently set up. So I had to change that a little bit. But now I have lost certain points where I did attach, for example, my camera. Normally it was above me. I could put it back there, but then I have to open my new kitchen cabinets that I did buy and attach the camera over there. But then still, it's not the same angle. And I thought that I had it nicely covered by put it back there. Not quite. Oh! Raid! Hello, Raiders! Muses Touch, welcome. And let's do as a pro streamer. In that case, welcome. And what a surprise! Let's see, John the Templar, Chanur, Muses Touch herself, Baldy, yay! Night Whisper with all the emotes and everything. And let's get my keyboard for a moment, because we do of course. And we have Krutix Metal Bender. Hello. Do I do like, yes I do. Then we have here, there we go. We also saw a Night Whisper. Oh, I have to go like that. It's an epic echo. Oh no. Yeah, no problem, but why is there an echo? Good. Quite an echo. Damn. Oh, Um, that might also be a little bit. That's because Moldy's better in his bed. Yeah, I just realized indeed there is probably an echo because there is an echo. Ring announcer. There are people who would kill for this sound. Okay, yeah, that's not what I'm going for. But my room was normally completely full, and it's quite empty. So that's not because echo. The echo is out. Oh, it was a little bit on. Is it a little bit better now? I don't know. I hope. It's better? Yes, because my microphone has a. Then it was not my room. Thank you. It was indeed. It was indeed my echo button. I have no. It didn't sound like your room. Okay, yeah, because it's still a little bit hollow. It's a cheap Amazon microphone. I believe I paid 40 euro for 14 euros for it. So and it has only two buttons. Noise. Hey, if you want, I can put it on full throttle and do it the whole stream. Let's not do it. But music starts before you have, because I know you have to run a little in a little while. Thank you for the stream. Loved it. Thank you for bringing everybody here. Noise. You need to use this knowledge when you really want to accent something. Yeah. Hey, my pleasure of being to be on your stream as always. Even though I was just I was just lurking a little bit, but I did unbox about 3 boxes. So yay! And sorry for this setup right now. I'm still figuring out where to put everything, as I have some new. I'm happy, really happy to be back too. Although I struggle a little bit with where to put everything, and I'm not happy with that camera over there. It gives a nice image as always, but the placement, and also because now I have to hold the mini in front of my face cam while I paint. Not that I mind, I mean, I know how I look, but I do know that certain people at least want to see how who is painting. You have about 20 minutes. Oh, okay. Then you can at least enjoy a little bit of the fun. At least I hope. Well, I am painting the Long Dragon, or at least I call it the Long Dragon. Sorry, because that's how the Chinese dragons normally are called. Long dragons. And I know it is at least somebody told me, you can tell it is a Chinese dragon as it has 5 toes or 4 toes. I don't know if you could call that a toe. I don't know. Is your big toe a toe? Yeah, your big toe is a toe. The dragon. Okay. And of course, it's from Reaper, from Bones 5 Kickstarter. From indeed, as Night Whisper, I believe it was from the Daimo expansion. It did not have a name, only a number. And yeah, everybody called it a Chinese dragon, and there was the question, oh, is it really a Chinese? It does look Chinese, but is it? Yes, and somebody did know about the amount of toes a Chinese dragon or long dragon has. And I was happy to be on that stream, because long means dragon in Mandarin, so long dragon is like dragon. Okay, so it's a long or a dragon. Good. Well, I've been working at a factory that did call themselves bacon meat, as if bacon is not meat, but a little bit the same. But certain people like to repeat things even if they don't know it. I don't know where that thought came from, by the way. But I guess there are a lot of that kind of mistakes, especially if you do not speak the language and you hear a little bit of a translation and oh yeah, then this must be probably. I will, by the way, make a note in a moment. Because it says long dragon, which is not correct, as I just have heard. So why not? Where are we? I will have to change that also for my. Then this is probably a little bit better. There we go, a Chinese dragon. And yeah, I'm right now a little bit experimenting with an airbrushed dragon. Well, that is what the Reaper called. Did they call it? Or I did go back to their Bones 5 Kickstarter page, and I could not find, or I could only find the number, not a name. But then and to be honest, it's all fantasy, so why not a dragon? Yeah, on the Bones for Kickstarter craft they did label it Lung Dragon. Oh, then I checked it yesterday and I could only see a. Oh, maybe I had to refresh my my web page. I don't know the web page. Oh yeah, well, technology. Good. So, oh, I did download a few images of. They are now also called on my in my administration. They are called dragons. Where are we? The painting examples. Then we have dragons. Yeah, a lung dragon. This is a more metallic red, also in very. They applied a shiny coat. This is more with gold. That is a little bit what I was going for, red with gold. So, now I have settled all the issues with the echo and now I can also, yes, my music, my background music. So, in fact, I don't know what I could find out. I have used a Vallejo airbrush red for the whole body and a Vallejo airbrush yellow, or more ochre, but it is probably still labeled as a yellow, for the underbelly and the beards. I'm going to see, oh, you can see the solid chunks of moldy paint out of my wet palette sponge. Oh, you will be like, thank you for the luck, Night Whisper. And I hope you get them out. Moldy paint of your wet palette sponge. Ugh. Yeah, it does happen. And what was I going to say? I have no idea. Yeah, well, I'm still my workshop 4.0 is still a whip. Work on in progress. As always, I was going at it at a very quite a chaotic thing, a chaotic way. Oh, Nightwisp, I guess if anyone tries out oils, don't forget to unload and dry your wet palette before you start. Okay, oh. Like that. Oh. So I am thinking to do something with blue also. I will try. No, I already used a contrast paint from Citadel, so no, I'm not going to try to use all Games Workshop, all Reaper paints. Damn baldy. Right. Should I go for just gold? Well, a little bit golden. I'm going for gold. Oh, and I have forgotten. Oh my God! Yeah, I haven't painted for about 2 months, and I'm completely. Completely forget all the basics. Always turn around your mini. Make sure you hit everything. I am. There's a whole part that has not even gotten paint on it. From the airbrush. So yeah, I wanted to make it especially red and a golden yellow like. But now I am even considering to even get it real gold. I have, as you can see in the face, that was also the same red. I have dry brushed it heavily with white, and I applied the contrast paint to see if it would also act like a wash, so it would get a little bit more, a little brighter red, but it did not as much as I had hoped for. There is quite some instant shading, but not the thing that I really the thing that I wanted. Okay, I still will be thinking about. I saw a nice picture yesterday. The face a little bit more to a little bit not. Oh my God! Oh, now I know what's happening. I mean, I'm missing something. My coffee. Good, I have a little, at least a little water bottle, a sippy cup, as I'm trying to drink a little less coffee. Yeah, it's okay. No, that was exaggerated. My hand is still very straight. And I try to drink a little bit more water. That's why, but also my coffee machine that I have normally up here is not up here now. Yeah, well, probably somewhere in a box. The whole renovations thing. Mini. I am indeed going to use, is dit a bronze? Viking gold. To use dit as a base layer and then so back to my I'm going to use only Reaper scenario. Nope. Sorry. Oh my, I have rearranged, that is instance wood. No. I have a shaker. Yes, Bertha is back too. Come on, Bertha, you can do better. Come on. Okay. So I will use that as a more shade, the shade for the gold. And I still think it also can use a little bit of gray blue for the spines. And the best way to do that dragon blue, okay, and then just highlight it to a more gray color. And while I am struggling and splatting paint, what is everybody else up to? What have you all been doing the last 2 months? Damn. Oh, that's... My brush was with the tip leading on my wet palette, so it got a little bit bended. Let's just see how that blue will look on the model. Again, I do like to work from always from the shadow color, slowly working up to a the highlight colors. So instead, starting with the midtones, I start with the shades and then work up to the brightest highlights. I need to lower the camera a little bit. Let's see. There we go. Oh. Okay. That's not good. So I will have to find out another place to place my camera. And Crutes painting undead for Warhammer, Skaven, Blood Bowl players and Elder Harlegans. That was your go-to to go for this last month. Nice. And I do know that you and your group, well, I'm a little bit part of that group too, do have a Grey Slayer quest, painting a certain amount of minis, or not an amount of minis, but an amount of points for Warhammer or related games, and then hopefully at the end of the year having a nice painted army or several. Any system, yeah. That's why I'm also thinking when my workshop is completely set up and I finally have time to paint also a little bit more in between streaming to participate somehow. And Muse Dutch is lurking, thank you very much. And it's time for me to go play. Have a great rest of the stream. Thank you very much. Thank you for your stream and for the. Oh, that's the. That was the good one. And enjoy your game. Yeah, because I still going back to the Grey Slayer quest. I have still enough Games Workshop stuff laying around. I also have a lot of units that I could paint, or parts of armies. So I am certainly thinking of spending time on that challenge. Only I guess this month will be still quite a problem. And of course I do have my, well, it could add to my paint splatter challenge. So getting 2 minis, yeah, at this moment still 2 minis done per week. I have to do that too. Well, that will be no problem if I also take part in the Grey Slayer challenge. But I still will at least have this month enough to do with unboxing all the Grey Slayer quest. Oh, I said challenge, sorry, yeah. And as always I have, besides putting everything back in my work, we are on a quest to slay the Grey, yeah! And why not? And if you do that with a group, you can stimulate each other. And the prize is that you have a quite fulfilled feeling if you accomplish quite some minis to slay a lot of Grey in a certain amount of time. That's why I should go back to my roots also a little bit and get a little bit more painting done, or at least finish a lot of painting. I just one of the last boxes that I did unpack, there were those metal Games Workshop Undead minis that I started painting a little while ago. Right, I have those too. I do know I have, well, as you all really probably know, I have more than enough minis. Although, right now, not at my home. There's at a friend's house somewhere. At least I like the blue color and this red. but it will not stay blue. Now I am thinking again, colors, colors, colors. Should I just layer it? Maybe I should just layer it, because wet blending right now, no. Then the face. I have seen a picture on the internet of a dragon, a long dragon. This is also one of the things that I still need to, my keyboard needs to be somewhere. With a dragon with a red dragon with a blue face. Somewhere, somehow. And of course, when you are trying to find that one picture that you did not save, you will not find it again. Just to know those are blue. Oh, this is the. It does look. It does look like this dragon, but it's not that dragon. That's also a different one, but it does have a lot of blue and reds in it. Looks kinda. Okay, let's give myself a little challenge. Why not? Oh, by the way, is this still my same? Playlist? Yeah. Good. Whoa! Asnabal, whoa, where you been? Yeah, well, not very far. Welcome to my stream. I have been had a little renovation of my house, and this whole roof had to go out. So I had to clear out my whole workspace and slowly getting back into everything. You can probably see that my room behind me is a little bit different. House stuff, totally understand. Good. Yeah, it. Since February I have been packing everything in, because this room was a little bit full. I did also already throw out quite some stuff, because yeah, as I said, too much stuff. Got a lot of stuff in storage, and it's all back. Now I only have to, and well, it was not only the renovation, but then I had something. I already live here for 10 years. I have to clear out almost everything. The rest of my house had also, I got new window frames and everything. So I had to, oh my god, put plastic on everything. So for the dust, and then I had, if everything is already packed up and I have room, let's paint some walls, because you know, now it's if I do it not now, I will never do it again. And yeah, took a little bit longer, of course, than you normally expect. So sorry, but all is back. Yeah. Only now I have to figure out where to put all my streaming stuff. Whee! John the Templar, hello, welcome. Yeah. And well, I will think that that camera is nice, but I cannot turn it all the way I want. So I need to find it a little bit of a different place. The microphone is perfect where it is right now. My Micam, hello, is the placing is okay. only it has not really much, I cannot adjust it very much. Not that I need to on a regular basis. But maybe if I want to change a little bit, but it's work in progress. And also when I'm painting right now, I'm painting with the model towards that camera, also not very nice. So still working on it. And slowly getting back into, because I haven't been painting for the past few months. And I would have liked to get started again with the stuff I ended with, but I did not finish. But yeah, it's somewhere in some boxes. But I did improve my whole setup in some new cabinets. I got, as you can see over there, I got, instead of just some very old clothing closets and that kind of stuff, that I made changed into some other kind of cupboards to just get my stuff in. Well, I thought, let's now do it right and get some nice new furniture in here, new cupboards and everything, some kitchen cabinets right in front of me, and also all the I am trying to get rid of all I'm not getting rid, I'm trying to hide as much cables as I can. As in the former situation, I literally had my under my painting tables, everything was set 10 centimeters. It's about 4 inch towards me, because there I had all the cables running in a big bunch, and they are still laying there somewhere in a big bunch, but now under the table. And I decided yesterday to start streaming again. Why not? If all the equipment for streaming I have ready, start streaming. And well, one of the first minis I saw that was ready to paint, that was this nice dragon from Reaper Bones 5. As it already had its base colors airbrushed on it. And yesterday was a little bit a day like, yeah, a long day. Didn't want to make it too complicated. So why not just grab the first mini I can and start painting. And then decided today, let's not go on with it. See if we can finish it even in a few weeks time. Right now I see that I have to change that timer too, because I just got the notification from a Night Whisper that Lang means dragon in Chinese, sorry, Mandarin to be exact, which is not a problem because Reaper did call this one the Lang Dragon. Yeah, well, I mean, this is one of the generally well-known kind of types of dragons that there is. I do not think that there are a lot of people who do not know this kind of dragon. So yeah, it's the dragon's dragon. Also, one of the nice things is I have now a amplifier and a turntable. Well, I did already have them, but I only had them in my living room, and I don't sit there very much, so I don't. And I have quite a collection of vinyl. So yeah, why not just put it here, and of course connect my computer also, which does give a little bit of problems here and there because now some volume thingies are off, of course. Some thingies, settings they are called. Really? Yeah, they are called settings. Okay. You did know that? Really? I did? Okay, yeah. Well. And also this is my first stream that I don't have my favorite cup of coffee with me. I just noticed. And I could say I am going for a little break to get it, but I'm trying to get a little bit less caffeine. Mainly because the last few years I noticed that a lot of times I have an acid reflux. I always blamed it on eating too much. A few little time ago somebody said, but you drink coffee without sugar, without cream. And the amount does also help a little bit, but it's also possible that it is just the amount of coffee. That the amount of coffee is could also be the problem. So I tried it out, and indeed, since I am drinking more water and tea, I have less acid reflux. Damn. There goes my trademark. You did have a trademark? Yeah, well, drinking coffee. But don't worry, in the future I certainly will have my favorite cup of coffee back at my table. Only drink a little bit less during the day. And I thought I was already did already cut down quite a lot. And I did use indeed to drink quite almost every hour a few cups. Oh, don't forget his mustache. Yeah. And that's going, and thus, yeah, going towards a little bit of a better life. Well, better, healthier life maybe, less caffeine. I was a little bit afraid that I had even such a caffeine addiction that I would get headaches again. But that didn't happen, so hey, I can live without caffeine. Damn. Well, without, I mean, in the morning I drink 1 cup, and in the evening or in the afternoon I do drink 1 cup of coffee, depending a little bit on how long my work day is. Oops. And I must say they have at work, the tea is just as bad as the coffee. Just powdered milk, powdered tea, powdered coffee with a little bit of water. So yeah, well. But then, to be honest, coffee I did not always drink for the taste. just for the caffeine, or the effect of the caffeine. And I already yesterday I noticed that I was indeed would have been better to not put this dragon on its base, of course. It would have been easier to paint them separately. Right, I don't have a different cup to clean my brush with the metal paint. Good that I still have my sink in here. The contractor, one of the first things he asked me, "Oh, you still have a sink up here?" Because this is a second bedroom officially, and normally they have to take them out. Or they don't have to, but most people do not see the advantage of having a second room with a sink. But I do, so no, sorry, please leave it. Okay, yeah, there was no problem. Later on I noticed why he was asking, because the pipes go down into the bathroom and they had to make a to get the new tiling in my bathroom in a they had to go in a very strange the pipes run in fact parallel with the wall, and if I would have told them that they could remove this sink, then they could also have removed the pipes and they could just straight down tile the whole wall. But now they had to build a yeah, something around it, so and then tile over that. That was the original setup on the old bathroom, but yeah, because the tiles on the stone walls they could leave, they just tiled over it. That was no problem because all the tiles were still quite glued very tightly to the walls. Only that part is probably made out of wood, so they had to remove that. And if they also would have been able to remove the pipes, it would, sorry, but it would indeed be a little bit easier for them. Sorry, but I want my water over here. And there we go. Wee. So this is in fact I am repainting the whole mini. That so sorry. Well, repainting the whole mini, but almost all of it. That's how good I have been thinking about how to paint it. So that's going nicely. You can see I haven't been talking this much for a very long time. believe in, we call it a frog in the throat. And you can throw water on them, they won't go away. They like the water too much. Really? Yeah. And yesterday I still had the idea of using only Reaper paints. Yeah. Also abandoned that idea. As this Viking gold from Scale Color has a nice dark yellow gold shine to it. If that even makes a little bit sense. To me it does, to me and my brain. I will give it some highlights later. Yes. Of course, it is already nice and shiny like this, but I have some nice lighter gold or metallic paints from Scale Color that do fit perfectly for a highlight. That should be red and not yellow, right? So I have to paint those with the contrast paint when this is dry. So let's see, what else can I pin on your sleeves? What? Oh, no, Dutch saying, if I'm just trying to sell you bullshit, I believe is the nice English way to say it. And I'm pinning something on your sleeves. So yeah, what can I tell you? I have glanced over a lot of news of Games Workshop. Yes, they have of course the old world stuff that is going around. Or is that already old? Let's see. Oh, yeah, if I do that all gold, then I have to. It's a little bit wobbly, hits its tail. Now I have to watch out how to hold the Mini without scratching off too much paint with my very rough skin. going to be interested in to see if I can somehow, well, not really blend, but I have heard that certain people do use contrast paints over metallic paints. So if I use this gold, the red contrast paint over this gold paint, what the how it will look? Can I give it a look as if it is blending a little bit? Maybe. We will see. Wrong water pot. Ooh. Okay, now I have to. It's not a lot, but I will just change my water in here. Just to be sure that there is not too much gold and metal flakes in there. So that was the. Oh, I have to repaint this with. Better let it wait for one moment longer to be sure that the gold is dry. And let's get the mini back into frame. Let's go back to one of the. Of course, they don't have. This one has flames. That one does not have. I was seeing if I could, if one of those pictures did have a certain color for whatever Reaper put on this dragon. They don't. Let's clean up this first. I think that I will make that just to try it. I will think over it. The horns. Why not? I'll make them black. Black, black, black. Do I make them totally black? Black. Noir black. Yes. Grab a bigger brush. Not sure about that sponge. I think it's clean, but the process of cleaning damage. Oh, that's not good. Well, That's a bit of a bummer. I hope you can get a new one. But that's always spending money on something you hoped not to be spending money on. Let's get a little bit more black out. I'll eventually get another one. I'll have to see if the plastic tray itself remains odor free, but I guess I'll be working in oils for a while longer. Maybe when it's time I can get the purple wet palette. Oh, the one from Games Envy. Yeah. And well, I have seen your works with the oil paintings. So but yeah, it's you have even the old gray and red one. Okay, yeah, I do also have that's the gray and black one, I believe I have from Game Envy. Do not use it. I did use it, but I do have some minis that we started in acrylics. Ah, damn. Yeah. Well, it's well, the original sponge for it is indeed always nicer than anything else. But as far as I know, as long as you make it nice and straight, it's you could also use some paper towels, or just even just a normal towel that is not too rough on the, so it has to be an even one, just some kind of cloth, and if you put paper on that, it could sometimes work very well, but has also a little bit to do with the paper you use. Yeah, I started out using a plate, paper towels and baking parchment paper. Yeah, that's the starting point of a lot of us that use wet palettes. So that's always a possibility, but yeah, having to replace something because it's just, yeah. Yeah, I think you could also say, but the other one is purple. Oh, okay. The sponge itself is also purple. No, that would only be if there's a permanent odor in the plastic. Ah, okay. Oh, you mean like that? Okay, yeah, yeah, indeed. It's if you have that odor in the wet palette, it's that certain odor. I had to say that I am using a Redgrass Studio XL wet palette right now, and luckily I did have a second sponge already, because I have looked around. I cannot find it. They are sold out everywhere, even at Redgrass. But I indeed had one time that I thought I was going to be painting the next day. Forgot it about 2 weeks, and even the anti-mold stuff in there could not handle the amount of that was going on. It was not that it was getting to smell, but you could see all those nice little black spots on there, and then I already have something like you had a copper strip in the bottom, but after 2 months parts of the wet pellet were probably wet from evaporated condensed water with no copper content to suppress the mold. Ah, okay. That's why I can probably, they are also from Game Envy, that I did order with the last Kickstarter for their collapsible, the foldable water rinse cups, and I did order these nice things. They're also copper, and you can place them on top of the paper. I believe they are originally made to keep the paper from oh my god, what's the from when it gets wet it rolls. Yeah, copper works well. I just took a few copper test strips from work. Yeah, that's I did for years. I have used some money. We have a copper 5-cent pieces and 1-cent pieces, 2-cent pieces, even since a few, but not that those two are very that whatever. Those are also copper. So I had for a very long time my home built wet pellet from Ferrero Rocher. But when I replaced, I do not know exactly what I had as a sponge. But when I got this Studio XL wet pellet, I took out the whatever I used as a sponge for that one, and oh, I could definitely see where the copper pieces have been lying all those years. Retired the equipment that worked with them, but we still had boxes of the little copper strips. Yeah. And indeed, sometimes they throw away stuff. That can be used very nicely in our hobby. A few years ago they had some orders of new machine parts, and somehow they were really nicely packed in something that is I believe called styrofoam, and very nicely weird shapes. So I immediately, hey, you are going to throw that away? Yeah, we are. Can I have it? How much do you want? A little bit too much, but hey, better too much than not at all. But yeah, it's a shame, especially the if you indeed get that moldy odor in your wet pellet, then that does take out the pleasure in painting. And that's a shame. Oops, and I see again that I forgot certain parts to paint gold. especially in between of the... Oh, that's not a gold. The gold is over here. And let's get that big boy back on screen. Other side I did. Okay. Now I had a little part that needed some red contrast paint again. Now oh, there it is. Of course, the most easy part to paint. I'm wondering if I just paint over a little bit of that gold. So I do not like how this leg has suddenly a completely non-transition from gold to metal to from gold to red. This one the same. Maybe if we can paint a little bit over it with the gold, with the red. Contrast paint. Maybe that does work a little bit. And I did have yesterday an idea about the face. I don't know if I am going to like it. Why not? I will never know if I don't try it out. I'm going to use a second contrast paint on the face. No idea how that is going to look. Probably very blue, because it is a blue. But with the red as a shadow already. It does maybe give a very nice effect. I don't know. And we will see. It is a blue that I certainly like. As I said, I did see yesterday a picture of a red dragon that was painted with a almost blue face. Why not just try it out? Just how it looks. Let's give you a look. Until now, not really terrible. I do know this is not the regular way of using a contrast paint, but if it works, it works. Let's do the ears too. Oh, why not? Let's do the whole head. Sides. I don't know. Well, I see he has ears. But what these things are, no idea. Oh, did I not? Yeah, I did touch it a little bit. Don't do that with a brush full of paint. If you want to keep them a different color. Ouch. Oh. I've done this week some work that I was not used to, and my thumbs are still a little bit sore from it. Holding this big mini. Apparently, oops. That certainly does not look bad. That certainly doesn't. Oh, I've got some over here. Oh, now I need a smaller brush. Where was it? Over here. Painting a little bit over the gold. His upper lip is also sticking out a little bit. I'll have to touch up the gold later. Let's see, back to the, oh, I still have a little bit of the red contrast over here. A little bit dangerous as the blue is still not completely dry. So far, so good. Oh, that one goes even further than I thought. Oui. Let's see. How this is looking. You could almost imagine, hey, he has a bloody nose and it's running over his cheeks, but okay. Let's those two weird things on his head. Let's make them a red too. Okay, it's almost the same color as the blue I used on his spines. Almost. You know what? I'll be going on with the face or the head for this. I still have a little bit of white that is starting to dry out a little bit. Yep. So and I don't have my squeeze bottles. Otherwise I would just add a little bit of water over there in my wet palette. Add a few drops of white so I can paint the inside of the mouth and later on its teeth. tongue needs a little bit of a different color. I should have my varnishes somewhere. Yeah, I have. Good. Because for the inside of the mouth I will be using a speed paint, but it's the one of the speed paints, not the 2.0, but so it's the 1.0. I have to make sure it does not reactivate if I'm going to add any other colors on it. And my trick is I just add a little bit of varnish to it. That does normally seal in the color good enough so it doesn't reactivate. But first this has to dry. So let's get on with the eyes. Every mini painter's most favorite body part, the eyes. Okay. Now I need a little bit of, do I even have my thinners? I have over there, but I don't have my, oh, there's the glaze. A little bit hidden, there we go. I'm going to make them white first. Try not to get too much into the eyelids, under the eyelids, so that you get a little bit of shadow from the blue speed paint. Sorry, contrast paint. Oh, heretic. blue of the face and the red in the face will need a little bit of a touch up, a little bit more highlights. And I think I will use the same blue, the dragon blue, to do that. And for the red, I think I will use heraldic red. I did use a little sorry Bertha. Also, I see I need to, and I'm getting ahead a little bit as all the contrast paint is still not completely dry. So let's go on with the antlers, at least call them antlers. I'll be using a darker blue. Rich indigo. Why are you over there? And yeah, rich indigo. Because I have the idea, yeah, to wet blend it a little bit on the tips of the horns with my black. Let's try to see how it works. Get black on the end. Get a little bit of the blue. And then somehow, as always, try to blend it in. Oh, what antler am I working on? This one. Oh, maybe the. I don't want to give it a too bright blue color, but maybe that would be working a little bit better. Because you get a little bit more contrast with the lighter paint. I use the indigo a little bit as a go-between. I don't know. Some people can wet blend in a few seconds. I can't. Still one of those very nice, and also has also to do with the colors you are that I am using. I think this is a quite dark to very light color choice. My way is often just dabbing wet paint into the other wet paint until it looks a little bit the way I like it, I want it. Without cleaning the brush. Let's see if we can get it back to that black. And now it's gone again. The part that I did like is there. Oh, now we have. Sometimes clean your brush does help. Apparently, make a mental note of it. I'm trying. But you know, me making mental notes is not really something that works very well. Wet brush trying to dab the colors into blending. That is not very bad, although I want to have the tip a little bit more a little brighter. Let that dry. If it doesn't look like anything, then we can start over. There's a lot of paint on there right now. Try the black. Get a little bit of the indigo in between. Maybe this is a good way of just getting those colors to blend. Dab, dab, dab. And then work towards the black. Clean brush. Let's see if we can. This side is okay. Certainly not bad. A little bit of the bright blue on top. A little bit of indigo below that. And get the black beneath that one. Now let's see if we can blend it. Nice wet brush. And the colors together. And the problem a little bit is that on this side I can use the complete side of my brush. On this side, of course not. I can only use the point. And somehow that does not work as well as I want to. See how it looks on screen. Ah, that's nice. Can at least see that there is some nice blue in there. And we are going to first add, let's see, is the mouth dry? It is, which means we get our speed paint orange. No, that's yellow. We did the fire giant orange. Take not into the gold. 4 drops of the speed paint, and we take the matte medium, no, the matte varnish. Add 1 drop of that. I said a whole drop, not just some bubbles. A big drop. Okay. And because this varnish is quite old, but still works, I add a little bit of, oh, I still have a little bit of thinner in here. Mix it all with this big brush and get it into the mouth. Make sure I get a lot of under the, oh, okay, now I have also on the tongue. Big pro, let's do the whole tongue then. The tongue will get a different color. I have not decided what color. I have decided, I think I will give it a green tongue. So I will have to reapply a white layer on that when it is dry. And if the tongue is why do I say tongue? That's tongue and a tongue are 2 different things. Really? No. I will give the eyes the same color as the tongue, again with the a speed paint. So a drop of clear matte varnish and add a little bit of thinner. Speed paints and such you normally don't need to add thinner, but as I said, the varnish is a little bit old, a little bit thick, still usable, but I think it's in this case better to add a little bit of thinner. Normally adding a speed paint to the eyes as I'm doing right now has not really a lot of use, as it's just one big, well big, but a flat surface. But I do like the color, and it is a quite nice jade green, and it does also not cover the whole area. Somehow it stays a little bit in the middle. Don't know why, but that's a nice effect. So the color will be about the same color as the eyes. I think I will give it a second layer later. And I see I have been streaming for 2 hours. So I will see my thumb, who is online, so we can rate them. Of course, we have Jimmy the Brush, who is all. We have Next Level Painting, please there are more, but they are all, as far as I can see, yeah, those are about the people that I see are online that are painting. Anybody got a suggestion? Ooh. If not, then I will be going to Jimmy the Brush. Haven't been rating them for a long time, as I haven't been streaming for a long time. But I don't see anybody else. Oh, we also have Cryo Cheese. Sorry, Cryo is also a great painter. Hey, why do you switch over there? So, my new chair. Oh, my old camera. Sorry. So I want to thank you all for staying with me, and and all the raiders that kept watching, for the chat. And there is nobody giving any suggestions. So I suggest let's go to Jimmy the Brush and Princess. Oh, now I see why. Now then we do it on the a different way. Where is my keyboard? Oh, now I have to get exactly how do you, why do you change to the bottom of the row? No, Jimmy the Brush, just as you say it. So let's rate Jimmy the Brush. At least I hope this is the right way. So again, thank you all for watching. And have a great weekend. And this does nothing. Oh wait, I have to. Oh, doesn't know that name. Why? Oh, you know, pro streamers always great. Yes, yes. Oh wait, should I add the asterisk, that one or not? Yay! So again, thank you all for watching. Have a great weekend. Keep painting, and hope to see you all next time. So bye.